There are currently lots of fresh players in the white-hot compact crossover segment. The GMC Terrain, however, is not one of them, having changed little since its debut in 2009 as the smallest of the truck brand's professional-grade vehicles. While we expect a more compact and efficient redesign to appear within the next year or so, the current Terrain, and its Chevrolet Equinox platform mate, soldiers into its 7th year of production well past its SOB date. Despite some minor updates, the 2016 Terrain largely remains the same as the model that finished 6th in an 8-vehicle comparison test back in 2010. The range stretched for 2013 when the top-end Denali model was added to the lineup, and an optional 301 horsepower 3.6-litre V6 $1,500 was added at the same time. Front-wheel drive and a wheezy 182 horsepower 2.4-litre 4-cylinder remain standard, and you can opt for all-wheel drive for an additional $1,750. But newer competitors, such as the latest Honda CR-V, Hyundai Tucson, and Mazda CX-5, all easily surpass the GMC in terms of refinement, execution, and drivability. King Chrome to update its appearance, GMC has given the latest Terrain a taller, contoured grille with even more chrome, as well as LED daytime running lights, a bulging power dome hood, and revised front and rear bumpers with additional shiny bits. The look is still overtly chunky, but with a softer, less industrial mien. Buyers of the premium model like our V6 AWD test vehicle can revel in its glitzy facade, the plethora of Denali badges, and unique smoked mahogany wood trim. The interior also receives a few updates, as well as some new optional equipment that was previously Denali specific. The central, 7-inch touchscreen interface now has sharper graphics, but the display is relatively small and far away from the driver, and the surrounding controls are tiny and haphazardly arranged. A 4G LTE OnStar connection, a built-in Wi-Fi hotspot, and Apple's Siri eyes-free connectivity are included. Our example added the optional navigation system with GMC's IntelliLink for $495. But none of the updates improve the Terrain's subpar fight and finish and messy ergonomics. Large swaths of hard plastics with sharp edges and vast panel gaps litter the cabin. And the pixelated, red-hued information screen in the instrument cluster looks like something out of an old Coleco video game. Despite the Denali's premium price point, it's missing some expected amenities, such as keyless ignition, auto windows, and dual-zone climate control, found in newer entry-level compacts. At least the Denali does come standard with remote start, a premium Pioneer audio system, and a multitude of driver aids: forward collision, lane departure, blind spot, and rear cross-traffic alerts. Move along now. Our test vehicle's performance at the track was respectable but not enjoyable. The dash to 60 miles per hour takes 6.3 seconds, with the quarter mile passing in 14.9 seconds at 94 miles per hour, comparable to the times we've recorded from more luxurious compact crossovers from Germany. The GMC's V6, however, is coarse and unpleasant in day-to-day driving, with a torque peak that arrives relatively high in the rev range 272 lb-ft at 4,800 revolutions per minute, which necessitates significant throttle work to get moving. This is not the same sonorous and heavily re-engineered 3.6-litre in the new 2016 Chevrolet Camaro V6. The Terrain's standard 6-speed automatic adds to the racket as it fumbles for the correct ratio and holds on to gears way too long before upshifting. Fuel economy also was disappointing. Our observed figure of 16 miles per gallon in mixed driving was 1 mile per gallon lower than that of the last Chevrolet Tahoe 4x4 we tested. The 4,239-pound Terrain's 170-foot stop from 70 miles per hour at 0.81 grams of lateral grip are solid efforts, but there's nothing dynamic about the way the GMC drives. The steering is lifeless and rather heavy, and our example, with 19-inch wheels, $400 and Hankook Optimo all-season tires, could easily be coaxed into howling understeer. The one mechanical distinction for the Denali version continues to be its standard dual-ammo dampers, which provide adequate body control in corners while still delivering an acceptable ride over broken pavement. While the base Terrain SL carries a $24,900 MSRP for 2016, you'll need an additional $10,000 to step up to the glittering Denali. And our example's bottom line swelled to an eye-watering $41,215 with the V6, all-wheel drive, a power sunroof $995, the trailering package $365, and several other options. Despite its age, however, the Terrain remains GMC's second best seller after the full-size Sierra pickup, a testament to how many people purchase in this segment. So we can't fault the brand too much for taking its time replacing it. But splurging for the fanciest version's added tinsel strikes us as a sour deal.